Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time of day you're watching this, know that I appreciate you. I won't be before you long, just doing a quick update. And I think at some point over the next couple of days, I'll be able to upload the other videos that led up to this. But surgery's done. I'm back home. Just got in a few minutes ago. The husband had to go back out, but it's done. It was successful. It took them longer than they thought it would. It was supposed to be just a routine hysterectomy, but when they got in there, it ended up being a little bit more complicated than that. And the doctor that assisted the doctor that did the surgery, the actual surgery, when she came to see me today, she said it looked like a bomb had exploded in your insides. Now, if you've seen the other videos, you know that earlier this year in January, I had to be rushed to the hospital because I was in extreme pain. Found out that I had an infection that had gone septic, was in the hospital for a week, was on IV antibiotics for 3 additional weeks after the discharge. And the day they took me off IV antibiotics, I went back on a Friday. I went back to work that following Tuesday, ended up back in the hospital that Wednesday morning. Because I was having more pain, and they found out that the abscesses on the fallopian tubes had grown and were causing the pain. So I had to do an emergency surgery where they were supposed to remove both fallopian tubes. And I did another 4 weeks on IV antibiotics. Turns out they only got one tube. The other structure that they got was not a fallopian tube, but a piece of scar tissue that had an abscess on it that was in the same place where the other fallopian tube was. So I guess it was like on top of it. So they thought they had gotten the tube, and it turns out they didn't. So when I went back for my checkup, and the gynecologist told me this, he actually referred me to another gynecologist that specializes in gynecological oncology. And if you know what oncology is, then you know it has to do with cancer. Now, I am cancer free, and we did the genetic testing to be certain of that. I'm cancer free, but we also did genetic testing to make certain that I didn't have any cancer markers, because cancer is so dominant in my family on both sides. So they wanted to get the genetic marker test done. And so that was done. And I believe he referred me to this. I believe the first surgeon referred me to this surgeon because when they got in there to remove the tubes, he saw how bad it really was and was not confident enough to do the surgery himself. So this surgeon got in, got everything out. And like I said, the doctor that came in to see me this morning said that it looked like a bomb had gone off because there was so much scar tissue throughout my, I guess, abdominal area. And they don't know if it was caused by the infection. They don't know what caused the scar tissue, but it was a lot. So they got in, got it out. Everything is fine. In a little bit of pain, not a lot. It's more uncomfortable than painful. It's just like one of those nagging pains. So yeah, that's where I am right now. I'm about to eat and watch some of my favorite YouTubers and probably doze off while I'm watching them. So thank you to all who have prayed for me. And I ask that you continue to pray for me. Thank you for all of the well wishes that I've gotten. Not necessarily here, but on Facebook, because some of my Facebook friends watch this as well. So yeah, with that, peace and blessings. Remember to walk in your purpose and know that I appreciate you.